here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. They bring Judy in motion. From the gun, it's Sanders. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jerry Judy, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Come on. Hey. Hook 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that's going to bounce out of bounds, giving them a short field to work with here.
44-yard line.
Throwing at the outset, it's Howard. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Browns have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Bring it. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check go.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. Down the sideline, inside the 25. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's a Steeler first down. he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tyson Campbell on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Howard. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Ready up.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Riggs. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Metcalf left side, he's got it. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
Okay, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Sanders will throw it. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Third and 9.
Here we go, set. Viking, 18. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Browns nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. He'll return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, check. 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards on the play.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's 2nd down.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 10-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll send a man in motion left. Here's Sanders to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Sanders. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing again is Sanders. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Cleveland.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fenn. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
On the set.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18.
Go. 70 Lions. Ready.
On the ground, it's Sampson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second and 11.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They bring Judy in motion. Now Shador. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Sanders. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
To throw it on first down is Howard. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, sack. Cougar 19.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before third down. Before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Steelers
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Howard. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Go! Rocco 80.
To throw is Howard. Back to the end zone. He's got it. And Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Ready? Stick the eagle! Stick the eagle!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's Braden Mann now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This returnable from inside is on 40, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Howard to throw here on first down. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. We'll talk things over before third down.
Ready. Set. Liking 18.
Throwing is Howard. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Ready. Bronco 80.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On third down, Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
49-yard line.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
On play action, Shador. Over, blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
It looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Ready, ready?
They go play action now with Sanders. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Third and long.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 6, Viking 18.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
19, ready?
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
A short one that is caught by Fannin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
To throw again is Sanders. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
They send a receiver in motion left. Sanders going to throw again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. They bring a tight end in motion left. A run with Sampson, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now. Ready,
Trying to run here with Sampson, and he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Got it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is set. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
They'll run with Dowdle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Set. 70 Lions.
On 2nd down, Howard. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Nick, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Dowdle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands. This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Hawks 70, Hawks.
Here's Howard. We'll get about about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
19.
They'll Bruford with Howard. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Fanning. And he's going to have the Browns 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Come on. Hit. Viking 18.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. But he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught right side. That's Fanning. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Let's go.
That'll give on the ground, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.